the chaos unfurled. The energy's electric, the passion's on fire. Kicking out podcast, taking higher and higher.
What is going on, Kicking Out Podcast Nation? It is Saturday night. It's not Sunday night. It's Saturday night, August 24th, 2024. All In Eve. AEW All In Eve, as tomorrow's AEW All In over in Wembley Stadium in London, England. AEW's biggest pay-per-view event of the year. I'm Tanner Lee. You all know me by now. The reigning, defending, Kicking Out Podcast predictions champion for 328 days and counting. We got Shep, the Don, I guess, tonight.
The wrong kind of Don. The wrong kind of Don, let me tell you. He might be a Don. I would have rather him dressed up as the Godfather.
Yeah,
that kind of Don. That would have been nice.
I do make a mean Sunday gravy. I'm telling you right now.
Are you trying to,
I don't doubt it.
Are you trying to do the TikTok there, Shep? The money TikTok thing?
You know, hey.
You know?
We could go that a couple different ways. I'm just saying.
And we got JPJ in the house, our good buddy from Love Wrestling's Between Two Beards. Fellas, we are doing a triple threat tonight because we all three had perfect cards last time we did this at Forbidden Door. So there's no Paul and no Pluggo, at least for now, in the room.
Yeah.
I think Paul's
they've
making
been
an
threatening
appearance.
that they're going to show up.
I think Pluggo might be making an appearance later. So
they're making a run in. They're making a
That's
run in.
fine. That's fine.
shall
As long
see.
as they know that they're not part of this because they weren't as good as us. As long as they know that, they can join this for the whole friggin' show if they want, but they're not. They're sitting in the sidelines for this one.
Yeah, we got some comments on YouTube. Good friend of Shep and myself, Chris Smith, ex-PGA Tour player.
Hey,
So let's go.
can you help me?
Yeah.
I stink. Anyway,
Yeah, Shep, you and Chris couldn't defend your title today. So sorry. about that.
Sorry, some guy had to work today.
Well, you know.
yeah. How do you think he had to afford that get-up? Had to go to the office to
Yeah.
earn double time on a weekend to
Yeah.
afford that, breaking
Yeah.
the bank.
You know what though? The funny part is in JPJ. I don't mean to exclude you here, but Tanner, you're gonna understand this. The guys that won this today shot the same score we won with last year, but they got a stroke, so they shot 60 for a net 59.
This is best ball.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just shot
two-man
50.
best ball.
Yeah, we just shot 59. Those guys wouldn't have touched us. And one of the guys is 40 years old and played for the fucking Blue Tees.
Yeah, he did. Which is the senior tees JP did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 40 years old. He's younger than me and plays from the up tees. Fuck.
Yeah,
He used to be my brother-in-law, but yeah, I fucking got rid of her, huh? Hey,
man, we got the explicits flying, not even 4 minutes into it, and we're just
sorry. That was
flying.
mean. That was
We're
mean.
just
That was
flying.
mean. I'm gonna be nice today.
I don't know about that.
No mean tweets by me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not watching anything tonight because I'm focused on my picks.
I'm ready.
I don't have anything.
I still
but-
got collision going on behind me.
Yeah.
From
Great
Cardiff.
crowd tonight. Great crowd, by the way.
Yeah, the Cardiff crowd.
Cardiff,
Amazing.
Cardiff, Wales is fucking awesome. Those
Yeah.
those fans are just awesome. Love
I
those
mean,
guys.
they loved Big Bill. Big Bill was still trying to shit on him, though.
He was
and then-
trying his best to get him to turn on
Yeah,
him. They
he
were like,
was.
no, we like you more.
But how about Double J? Jeff
Oh, it was
Jarrett.
awesome.
Oh,
That was
man.
great.
That was
That was good.
the
good
highlight of
stuff.
the night for me.
Yeah.
So, but I do have a question. What are we drinking tonight?
Am I supposed to make a drink now?
Well, I
You don't
mean-
have one in that. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, he comes prepared.
Since it's a prediction Saturday instead of Sunday, I got to be on my game. So we're going with the classic vodka and soda, a little bit of a cherry flavor. This is not the first one of the day, boys.
I mean, it's a Saturday. I was watching the BMW Championship all day today. My boy Keegan Bradley. Let's go.
Yeah.
Massachusetts,
what?
baby.
You know
Ryder
what?
Cup
I
cap
put money
next
on
year.
I put money
Ryder
on him
Cup
this
cap
weekend.
next
So
year.
I need
You
him to
know
finish
what?
tomorrow, man.
I
Even
love
to
that
finish.
dude.
Keegan Bradley rules.
I You know what, JPJ, you and I are going to agree a hell of a lot on that one.
Not with you wearing that outfit, bro. Not with you wearing that outfit, bro.
No.
But in other assets, yes. In other aspects, yeah.
Keegan Bradley, I think, is a
Great.
hellacious.
Yeah, very good.
Hellacious golfer. I love his professionalism.
I would love to see him make a run and actually try to win this whole thing and be
I think he can.
He's good, and he's been good for a long time, but he's kind of had
Yeah.
But what did he win that major his first year? 15 years ago at this point? It's forever ago. He's been playing forever.
Yeah.
I just wish the Jordans he wears on the golf course are available to us public, but I haven't found a lot of those yet.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out because Massachusetts.
Thank you,
New England, Massachusetts. Keegan Bradley, he's our boy. Let's go.
No, you know what? I'm with you on this one. I hope if it's not Keegan Bradley, I don't think this guy's even close. But my next guy is big. I'm a big Tony Finau fan. So
yeah, he's a solid player.
I love
always
Tony.
Good, but he just needs to break through and just come on, win the big one. And then it's one of those dudes that I think there's a couple guys on the tour that I think if they win that big one, they'll win. I think if it ever happens, if Rory wins another major, he'll win 3 out of 5. That's how I
feel. Needs to break that ice again.
He'll get over the mental hurdle. Yeah. It's a mental thing. It's not physical. We know he's arguably the best golfer in the world, right? So to me, it's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. If he can get through and win one, I think he could go on a run and kind of take control of some stuff. But anyway.
This is why I like Chris commenting. He knows a lot of these guys. So
yeah.
Yes.
He's not a big Cantlay fan, obviously.
Well, Cantlay used to have Chris's old caddy. Patrick doesn't anymore. But
he hit it in the water today on 17 or something like that. And I was like, there you go, right in the water.
Yeah. One of my friends is out there, was out there today for round 3 and going to round 4 tomorrow. So.
Now, wait, hold on a second. You got a friend?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
Asshole. All right. Yeah. Well, Paul should be joining us momentarily to kind of moderate this thing, but I'll get it kicked off here. We will start with the Casino Gauntlet match. The winner of this match gets a guaranteed world title shot in the future. I don't know if that's going to mean All Out or future date of their choice. I don't think that was ever specified, but maybe I missed that.
I don't think it was either. I think it should be All Out. It's 2 weeks from now. You win the thing tomorrow. You get the shot at All Out, right? Yep. Makes the most sense for me.
Especially there could be a couple of guys that, depending on who wins the world title match between Swerve and Danielson, a couple of guys that the storyline's already intertwined there a little bit. So,
I agree.
With that said, we'll start with Shep. Who do you have winning this match and how many confident points?
I have a surprise on this match, and then I have a winner. My surprise is Ricochet. Okay. But my winner is Hangman Page for 3 points.
Oh, wow. All right.
3.
That's all right. That's good confidence for this.
All right, JPJ.
I'm torn because this, to me, does affect the main event, especially with Hangman getting in. I call him Hangman, not Hangman.
Love
Hangman. Hangman Adam Page. I have Ricochet also a surprise tomorrow, and I have Ricochet winning for 1 point. For 1 point.
I don't hate it. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
I also think Ricochet will be appearing in this match. Some other surprises. I think Jay White will return in this match. I'm sure there'll be some others, but I think
we're going to see a lot of New Japan guys potentially in this match, like a handful of them.
Yep. Shep's doing the Nana dance. What, you think Nana's coming in this match?
No, that's
Oh, Jesus. I got it. I got what you're doing.
I'm just throwing you guys off. I'm trying to throw you guys off in the middle of your picks. I
already got my picks written down. I think it's written down. Hey, I'm the champ for 328 days and counting for a reason there, Shep.
Get over that shit.
I am taking Hangman Page as well, but only for one confident point. I think it makes the most sense story-wise. But I don't know. These gauntlet matches, you never know. Osprey's not in this one, so he can't win.
No,
This is
no.
kind of his match.
And I'll explain my reasoning of why I don't think Hangman is a bad pick at all. I love me some Hangman. He's my favorite in the company. Not a bad pick at all. But I will explain later when we go over other matches why I stuck with Ricochet here.
Zach THR on YouTube says cash in. Yeah.
My man Zach from Love Wrestling. Let's go. That's my man Zach.
Maybe we could see a cash in tomorrow night, depending on who wins the gauntlet match. That'd be interesting. Kind of a la Seth Rollins WrestleMania 31 style.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be interesting. So, all right, next match up on the lists here. We got the 4-way London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championship. We got Christian Cage and the Partridge, the Bang Bang Gang, House of Black, and at the time this graphic didn't have the other team. We now know it is Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Pac. Interesting little team there.
Yeah, I like that team. I like that team.
Me too.
How about Claudio coming all the way from Mexico last night?
Yeah,
into Wales.
That dude come tomorrow will have wrestled 5 matches in 5 days in 4 different countries.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's impressive.
Loved it. You know, actually, when this first came out, and I was like, Claudio's in Mexico. Like, we're not going to see him at All In. I get, you know, Moxley's on a break. Yuta just came back. Like, we're not going to see the Blackpool Combat Club, right? We're not going to see him. So I was okay with it. And then all of a sudden he shows up tonight, and I'm like, holy shit, he just won the Grand Prix in Mexico in CMLL.
Yep.
Good for him. You know what? I love that part of the forbidden door, or whatever you want to call it, open door now I call it. Just let them go where they want to perform, and let them go where they can get paid, and makes us as a mark even better.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
100%.
It's and I still think Mox shows up somewhere on this show tomorrow.
I thought
don't know
that
where, but
he could be in the gauntlet.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting.
If it's him and if people are picking him and Danielson one-on-one would be good.
Yeah.
Their history.
Yep.
Just
even he and Swerve would be intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just seems like
I could see him and his anger showing up in that gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the guy finally got his vacation. He was one to take for like 2 years, but it's like, all right, we want you back on TV, Mox. You've been gone long enough. You've been gone
100%.
long enough. So, all right. So we will start with JPJ for this one.
Honestly, I could go either way. Like, honestly, all 4 of these teams to me are formidable.
Mm-hmm.
I know they just kind of formed Pac in the BCC, so I would most likely have them. I think it's probably one of the other 3 teams because they are established and have all held trios championships. But I think Christian Cage and the Patriarchy will retain. But I don't feel too confident about it, so I'm going to give this is my 4-pointer.
I will go next, so I don't get accused of cheating all the time because Paul says I cheat by going last all the time.
You do. It's okay.
I am also going with Christian Cage and his group. Part of me wanted to go with the Bang Bang Gang because they were stripped of these titles kind of unfairly. I thought they could go Freebird style and just keep them, but whatever. That was a rant for another day. But I am going for 3 points because I could see this going. Yeah, I could see a case for all these teams to win. So
Agreed.
Oh boy. I got the same pick, guys, but I only put 2 points on this one.
All right.
Yeah. Nobody went crazy with this one.
No,
I mean, it's too unpredictable.
I think with like the
match,
multi-teams, the multi-mans, like you know.
Well, here's the thing. I like at one point this afternoon, I literally had the Blackpool picked because they only had 2 guys announced of the 3. So I'm thinking, man, they could make a little, big announcement. I don't think it was going to be Mox. But I had him penciled in at one point today, about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. I had him penciled in. So
Yeah.
I changed. So maybe it cost me. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I personally think Kill Switch does a lot of the work, or at least towards the end of the match, and they tie that in. He's not going to get recognized for it. They're still planting the seeds for that eventual turn. So,
yeah,
Shep, I got used to that. Thought that was your actual hair for a little while.
No, that shit. It's really bad.
Um,
I like you better a little bit more now.
I'm here for JPJ.
That Chris Smith saying I couldn't walk with this belt on. He's not wrong. This thing is pretty darn big. So he's not wrong.
I can't wait to lift it up.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Hey, you had your fun with the Celtics. That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, we're getting into the season of football where I don't have fun. So that's
I can't really talk the last 8 years.
yeah, we don't have fun for the next couple months. So we'll see.
And I don't have a lot to brag about right now either.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's unless you play in Carolina, right now you have a better situation than where I'm at. So
that's true.
Not saying I should be complaining. We had a good time for 20 years.
Yeah,
so, but it's our turn to be top 3 pick for 3 or 4 years in a row, and then hopefully figure it out. But yeah, anyway.
Yep.
Hey, Robert Kraft, great dude.
Cheap
great owner.
Fuck. We passed 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, Shep ruined the 10-minute thing. He ruins it every week.
Great owner. Seems to be a good individual. Cheap fuck. Anyway, continue.
Loves the massage parlors.
I mean,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
I need some context here, Steffi. I don't know if you're talking about the
I think
NASCAR
she was
race
saying
going on.
I think she was saying that because I said that about Chris.
I was trying to find the NASCAR race. Steffi, what channel is that shit on?
Chris Smith with a comment there about Robert Kraft.
I am not. Besides calling him cheap, I will accept no Robert Kraft slander. You are allowed to say he's cheap, and that is all. That is all.
All right. Anyway. Next match here. Paul doesn't join soon. He's not going to be able
there
to
we go. We had one of those big wrecks.
Oh,
we got cars upside down.
Oh,
nice.
Boy. Where are they at? Daytona
playoffs.
Daytona. That's
they move the playoff race from July to now.
And I can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
I cannot keep up anymore. We got the
baby
FTW Championship, which is graphics really grainy. Apologize for that. Chris Jericho defending what he calls for the World Championship, but we all know what it really means. Against Hook, the son of the guy who originated the title, and Taz. I am so sick of this feud. I am so sick of the learning tree. I will go first here, so once again I don't get accused of cheating. Oh, look who it is. It is Paul in the house.
Hey.
What's up?
All right, Paul, to catch you up, we have already predicted the gauntlet.
Oh, hey, sorry, Paul. Hold on.
Oh, no. Don't do it.
Back on.
Don't do it.
Look at Paul just shake his head.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to make sure Paul's informed.
Hey, Paul's the hot run in here from the indie show. He was working tonight, so
yes. FWF up in Warsaw had a fantastic show. A little hotter than I prefer, but we got it done.
Got through it. So we've already predicted the gauntlets and the trios match, and we are about to predict the FTW title match. If you want to take it from here.
Okay, well, I did not find out who the final member of the trios 4-way was. Was it who I thought it was in the BCC and PAC?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yep. So to catch you up in the gauntlets, JPJ went with Ricochet for 1 point. He thinks Ricochet is going to show up there. And Shep and I also agreed that Ricochet will show up, but we both went with Hangman. I went with Hangman for 1. Shep went with him for 3. And in the trios ladder match, we all 3 went with Christian Cage and his group. I went for 3, Shep 2, and JBJ 4.
Okay.
So now you're caught up.
All right. And we're not talking about the pre-show, so that's good.
No pre-show, and now we're on the FTW title match.
FTW. All right. So we've got Jericho defending against Hook for the FTW championship. And if Hook loses, he cannot challenge Jericho again for the title.
Which would be nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I don't know who's gone first, the first two matches. So I'm here. I'm going to go with our honored guest, JPJ. You get to go first.
God, I could care less about this.
And this is one of the tougher ones to predict.
This shit has been going on since February.
Oh my God.
I think
February.
That's typical Jericho. That's what he does.
I think we all care less about this.
Yeah.
I almost came in and went, "Hi guys,"
No,
Yeah.
Jesus.
but I didn't feel like it.
I'm going with Hook.
Okay.
I want Hook to win, and I want Hook to give the belt to his dad and retire it.
Yes.
Please, for the love of
yes.
God, just give it to Taz. Go take the belt back home to the mantle. Gone. It's not even a recognized title.
No,
Yet it's
not.
defended all the time. It's not recognized.
I feel
And
like
Hook-
at one point it was defended more than any other title
and
in the
Hook
company.
was so over and so cool, and now he doesn't even matter. And I know they were in England, and there was a crazy crowd tonight, but when you have Hook, the cool guy that's supposed to be super over, getting booed because everybody wants his opponent, who I like, Big Bill. He's good shit too, but everybody's rooting for him over the guy that you want everybody to be rooting for tomorrow. That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a glaring problem.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I'm picking Hook. 5 points for me on this one.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm Hook as well. I'm Hook as well. And I got 4 points on him.
Okay.
Well, we're in agreement across the board. I got Hook, but I'm the low man. Points wise, I got Hook for 2.
Okay. All right.
And-
It's Jericho. You never know.
And honestly, if the stipulation has to be Hook to lose to get him out of this thing and get him onto something else, let Jericho win.
Yeah,
I-
that's fair. That's fair.
But I like JPJ's solution. Have Hook win, retire to his dad. Then how about we put Jericho in back in the tag title, or maybe not title, tag picture, trios picture, something.
I wouldn't mind those three going and being a serious trios
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
fine. Continue the gimmick, be a trios team, be involved in that, go for the belts. That's a perfect, because you can get those two guys over, because you it's just these long stories that really don't mean anything. And it's just like,
what if you have Hook? I'm sorry. What if you have Jericho just manage the Bounty Hunter and Big Bill as a tag team?
I mean, you could do that. I don't think Jericho would.
He
want
won't
to
do
that.
it. He won't
I
do
know
it.
he
No,
won't.
he
I
wouldn't.
know.
He's
But
too-
what if we give Jericho a break? We've
Yeah.
been talking about this for a year.
His whole character is built
yeah.
on the crowd
Yep.
wanting Jericho to go away. That's the whole base of the character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can he go away for 6 months? I mean, I know he's getting up there in age. He looks like he's still in shape. Good for him.
At times.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it kind of fluctuates
He
a little
sways.
bit.
You
Yeah.
can tell when he goes on tour with Fozzy, he has a good
Yep.
time.
Yes.
And he comes home and he's a little, and then a month later, he's shredded.
He's back. Yep. 100%.
Shredded.
but if we could do a 6 months break without Jericho and then somehow bring him back, I think he would get such a great reception to come back after 6 months.
And bring Judas back after,
Yeah.
after a little hiatus. Yeah.
Yeah, Judas, bring the Painmaker when he was in New
Mhm.
Japan. Bring
Mhm.
that gimmick back. I love that gimmick in New Japan.
I was wondering today, I wonder what would have happened if Omega never got sick with diverticulitis, because remember they were going for
They
the
were the
tag team
tag
title
team.
belts with the Golden Jets.
Yeah.
So I wonder where Jericho would be at now if Kenny didn't get sick.
Yeah. They would have won those belts, by the way. They would
Yeah.
have definitely
They
won
might
those
still
tag
have
belts.
them in
Yeah.
the Jericho
Yeah.
vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, see, I went Hook as well, but what I want to happen is we've kind of seen this tease of Jericho slowly becoming a little bit more darker each and every week. I want this loss to Hook to be what fully sends him over into that whole asshole character that we know he can be, that we haven't seen hardly at all in AEW.
Yeah.
Kind of at the
Good
very
brother.
beginning when he was law champion.
Yeah, when he first
Yeah.
started, he was the bad
which
guy.
was
Like a legit
great.
bad guy.
Which was
Yeah.
great then. But yep. And Paul, you do have the graphics for the matches under the brand tab, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right.
They should be loaded in there for you.
Oh. Well, thanks. Now I know.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So that was this match.
Yeah. Yeah, the grainy graphic of the bunch. I don't know why that one was grainy. All the rest are fine.
I don't know.
It's because nobody cares about the match. That's why.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I'm going right in order, right down this list.
Whatever you want to do, you are the man running the show. So whatever you wanna do.
That's a scary thought.
Well,
All right.
if you would have got a perfect card, if only you would have got a perfect card. I mean,
You know what?
You and
Nobody
Pluggo
cares.
just weren't
yeah,
that good enough. You know?
close. So close.
One match.
close.
One
That's all it took.
match.
Yeah, that's how
Because
close that
I
was.
could
'cause
not
there was-
agree. I could not agree with Tanner in that one
Well, yeah.
match, and that's
That's
the
fair.
only reason.
But there
Winners
were 5
win,
of
baby.
us.
Winners win.
3 of us went perfect, and you and Pluggo only lost by 1 match. That's how
Yeah.
close.
I don't even remember what
collective-
match it was.
I don't even.
It was a tag. It was it the acclaimed match?
Yeah,
maybe?
you
I think
picked
it was
the
the
Acclaimed,
acclaimed
yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Because I think
Acclaimed
you and
Bucks.
Pluggo picked the acclaimed, and we
Yep.
picked whoever they
Yep.
were going against.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the acclaimed, up next we've got the AEW World Tag Team Championship match in a ladder match. We got FTR versus the acclaimed versus the EVPs, the Young Bucks. I was getting there, Tanner. Okay.
Helping you out.
All right. Well, since you want to help out so much, let's hear from you first, Tanner.
Oh, good. So you won't accuse me of cheating tonight, Paul. Yeah, I think this could be a fun match. I don't see the Bucks losing though. I don't think FTR goes over the Bucks again for the second year in Wembley. Sorry, Shep. I know they're your boys. The Acclaim's ice cold right now. I'd rather see them break up, honestly, than win the tag titles. So I think the Bucks pin the Acclaimed, keep the titles. I'm going the EVPs for 4 confidence points.
All right, Shep.
I don't like Tanner. I don't like him at all.
Join the club. Paul, did you get beat up again? Sorry, Shep. I got to interrupt.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Mike
Go
Hitler
ahead.
here on Facebook said Paul had a rough night. So, Paul, did you get beat up again?
No, I think this is the first time in like 2-3 years that I haven't gotten beat up.
Well, was that lazy booking or what?
No. It was a fantastic 6-man match. Like, it should have been on TV. It was so good. The Chaos Collective went out there and cleaned house.
Somebody's taking a shot at JPJ
Oh.
here.
You know what JPJ
Yeah.
also looks like? Somebody that'll whoop your ass, you bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep you calm.
Holy
And
shit.
obviously, I need to find this Sasquatch because that's the sexiest damn Sasquatch you'd ever see. Don't know what you're looking at. You need some glasses.
Paul Peters. Paul Peters. We-
Otherwise
we-
known
we-
as a loser. I agree, Mike. I agree.
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, sorry.
It
We're just getting
was
some
that
comments.
hot
So.
in there.
Son of a
It's
bitch. We're
comments.
getting to. You know what?
Hey, Shep,
Fuck you.
Paul Peters
Go-
got
go
This
ahead.
Paul Peters.
Go
Is he
ahead.
going to make the
a
rounds?
comments for you there.
Is he going to make the rounds?
Wow.
Wow, man.
Wow.
You guys know this guy?
No.
No.
Oh, so he's just a sad fuck who goes on the internet and is a loser and just writes insults because he wishes he was on this screen like we are because we're productive members of society. Go away.
The reason I shared the comment, JPJ, I thought maybe he was a friend of yours. Just
No.
ribbing you. Oh,
All
right.
I have no problem telling people where to go.
I love it.
As you can tell.
This is great.
So that guy can go fuck off forever. Anyway, continue. Shep, your pick.
Tanner, I don't know where I was going with this. You picked the Bucks. You've always been a Bucks fan, you Mark.
EVPs, baby.
Yeah,
Respect your EVP.
I got FTR for 1.
I knew. Yeah, you can't pick again.
One.
It's gonna
One.
cost you the title. It's gonna cost you the title.
You might have just thrown this away for that.
FTR for 1.
I don't.
How do you not put the belts on those guys?
His Mount Rushmore for tag teams goes FTR, FTR, FTR.
Listen, I'm not sitting there saying that I can't disagree with FTR being in that conversation or being number 1. I love FTR.
Yeah, they're great.
They shouldn't be in this match.
No, you got it wrong, Tanner. It's FTR, the Revival, FTR.
Yeah,
Revival.
some form.
That's his Mount Rushmore.
But they
It's not
really
all
shouldn't be.
FTR.
They really shouldn't be. How they got in this match, they did the most non-FTR thing that FTR would. They would never. They are like the prototypical pro wrestlers. They believe in the holiness of pro wrestling. Like that's their gimmick. Why would they get involved with that tag team title match with the Acclaimed and the Bucks? How was that anything that the characters of FTR they would do? Made no sense. It was just a bullshit
FTR.
way. It was just a bullshit way to get to a triple threat match. That's all that was it was just so out of character.
Yep.
And I love FTR.
I don't disagree with you, but it's so out of character for Tony Khan to book a match like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
A multi-team match for a title that's won all the time.
It's right up Tony Khan's alley because Tony Khan does shit that we all question. We all don't dislike Tony Khan. We all love Tony Khan.
Yeah.
But some of the shit, between the 17 cups of coffee and the 2 lines of white stuff, we don't know what he's gonna do, and we can't harp on it. So this is a perfect Tony Khan episode.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I think FTR is going to benefit off this. I think FTR gets one more run, and it's right now. Why not put the belts on them in Wembley when they've had the belts in the Tokyo Dome? They've had the belts in the arena in Mexico. What's it called? New Arena in Mexico?
Yeah. They won him last year in Wembley, right? Or did the Bucks beat them? The Bucks won that one last year?
No, FTR beat the Bucks.
FTR won, right?
Mm-hmm.
FTR went over the Bucks.
Well,
last
2
year.
years in a row.
Did FTR came in as champions, right? Oh no, they won them.
They won them, I think.
Was it a finals of a tournament?
Man,
Is that what it was?
it was just those two, but I don't know if they came in, but they beat the Bucks. But man, I can't remember if they.
Hey, I'm still waiting on JPJ's pick here.
Yeah, my pick is the Bucks.
All
I'm
right.
picking the Bucks, and I'm picking them for. I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go
Holy
6.
shit bag.
All right.
Paul, has Logan respect his EVPs yet?
No.
No. All right.
But he didn't deny that they were going to win this match.
Okay.
So we were kind
Fair.
of talking about it, and he never said that they were going to lose. He just doesn't
Alright.
want to admit they're going to win.
All right.
That's a big
So-
one. That's a big
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm gonna give you two gentlemen some time to think. Tanner kind of got because I was hoping for a graphic, and I don't see a graphic here, so I told him ahead of time, and he didn't make a graphic. Loser. There will be 2 options tonight to make sure that we do not get another tie. Now, of course, I know we just picked different winners here, but there will be
Absolute chaos in NASCAR, by the way. Sorry. Go ahead.
always. There will be 2 bonus picks worth 5 points each tonight. And I will tell you what those are later on, because Tanner doesn't even know. He just knew we were doing something to make sure there was no tie. So I want to catch
this is news to me,
everybody's.
too.
Yeah, I want to get your guys' just straight raw picks for what I have.
So Paul doesn't want to go to Champions Advantage again. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Fair.
So, hey, Paul, don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm just going to throw this out there. How the hell does Paul determine the tiebreaker between the 3 guys that made a perfect pick?
Look under
So
my
I'm-
name. It says the moderator.
Not my show. Not my show. I'm just a guest. I'm just here. Not my show.
Hey, JPJ, you know what? You're almost family now. You
I'm
can say
chilling.
whatever the hell you
Yeah.
want.
I'm chilling.
You can say whatever the hell you
I'm having a
want.
good time.
Shep, because
feel
I
all
was trying to make sure there was no champion's advantage because I'm the only one not challenging for the title.
Well, I mean, you haven't
Buddy
for a while,
Pluggo.
but it's okay.
Pluggo's not challenging the title either.
Oh, I meant of us three normal
Hey,
guys.
last time I checked, Pluggo's trying to get his kid into some travel baseball, so
There you go.
he doesn't have enough time for
This
us.
kid plays all the sports. He's always
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of stuff.
Mhm. He might be making a run in tonight. He might.
That's what he said. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
All right. Well,
What's the next match? What's the next match, moderator? You sound like a luchador with no mask on.
Wow.
I would love to see
All
Paul
right.
do some flippity flops.
I took the mask off. The mask man took the mask off. Up next, we've got a coffin match for the TNT Championship: Jack Perry versus Darby Allin. Yeah, you're going first.
I'll go first. I'll go first on this one. It's simple. It's way too early in his title reign, and Darby is not the right guy to hold this belt. Darby has been talked about holding the world championship belt.
Yeah, you guys gave me so much shit for that, by the way. 2
We
weeks
always
ago.
do. We always
Yeah.
So I have Jack Perry winning for 9 points.
Whoa, a lot of points on the scapegoat.
Wow. Technically, that's
Wow.
so. This is your most confident.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
little curly-haired little son of a bitch. I like it.
All right, JPJ.
Kind of jealous
you
on his
going
hair. I
with?
can't grow my hair like that. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to grow mine out, but it ain't gonna be.
You don't
You're
have the
not-
curls there, Paul.
you're not the curls, Paul.
I'll
I
buy a curling iron and I'll curl it. Just
I got
for
the
the
curls,
podcast.
but my hair grows in volume, not length. So I thank my dad for that. His fro back in the 70s.
I agree with the point you made, Shep. I agree with the point you made. I do think it is a bit too early. Jack just won that thing. He just made that belt. Literally
Yeah, that was
made
cool.
that belt,
Yeah,
which
that
was
was
great.
cool.
If you haven't seen that, go watch
Yeah.
it. That's cool as shit. Wait till we're done, but go watch it. However, I'm picking Jack Perry, but I am not nearly as confident as you because it is Darby Allin, and if Darby Allin won tomorrow, I would not be shocked in the slightest. But so I picked Jack Perry. However, this was my 3. No, I'm sorry, I lied. My 2. This was my 2.
2.
Yes.
2. All right. Well, champion, what do you got?
I am also picking the scapegoat, but I'm not as confident in Shep. And one of my reasons is Darby never loses has never lost a coffin match. This is his match.
There's also a rumor that someone important to Darby's AEW career is in town for the weekend. I don't know if this legend who might have retired earlier this year will be on screen or show up, but he is there. So
Yes.
just saying the Elite gets involved.
Yeah.
Maybe the Stinger show. I don't know.
Yeah. How about Steen and Okada get involved? That'd be kind of fun.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
was
fun,
going to
wouldn't
say there's one member of the Elite who has no.
He better be in that gauntlet. If he's not at least in that gauntlet, I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I know that Claudio is now involved in the trios match. I just
Yeah.
wanted them to run back Claudio and Okada.
Oh, that was a great
I did
match.
rematch for the title
Yep.
at the pay-per-view. I would have been like,
Yep.
that match was
I'll
awesome.
go with yep.
But anyway,
I am taking Jack Perry for 5.
5.
Even though I'm still disappointed this wasn't an Inferno match. Don't know how they could have pulled that off because neither guy wears a mask or a costume, but I thought that would have fit with the storyline because Darby
they
set him on
both
fire
wear-
once and tried twice.
But they both wear pants.
Yeah,
So you could have
True.
done it that way.
true. But sorry.
All
It'll be
right.
fun.
I also went Jack Perry just because had Jack not just created that title, I might have
even
gone-
though that title kind of looks like it belongs on Darby more than it belongs on Jack.
It would have fit on
Yeah.
Darby just fine, I think.
It's like that black
Yeah.
brooding color.
Yeah.
It fits both of them, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that would also work for Darby.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes,
anyway,
yes,
yeah.
yes. But yeah, had he not just done that, I would have gone Darby for sure.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. And well, this is interesting. It's interesting. Both All Ins in Wembley, Darby's been part of a coffin match. Last year was Darby and Sting against Swerve and Christian.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
How things have changed in a year.
uh-huh.
All right. Up next, as we're just moving right along the card here, we've got Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Champion's advantage this time. Champ, you're going first.
All right.
I guess it'd be a disadvantage for you.
So I'll go first. I'll gladly go first. Paul, I can hear the enthusiasm in your voice for Mercedes. You can't wait for this one. I've enjoyed this feud. I've enjoyed the build,
yeah.
even with
Been incredible.
Britt's suspension. I think it's been good.
Mhm.
They're in the right roles for each other. With all that said, even if we get a return from one of Britt's former friends, even though they don't know if they're on the great terms right now or not. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation there. Even if Jamie Hayter returns and gets involved, don't think that's going to help enough. Mercedes retains 9 points.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
I'll go.
JPJ, what do you got?
I have the exact same.
Wow.
Mercedes Moné for 9 points. This is the first of multiple matches, I think, between these two women here. I think this is a feud that goes probably through Wrestle. I could see this just kind of 2 or 3 matches. I disagree with you. I think you are. It's going to be one of the best matches of the night tomorrow. So, this match, I think these two girls are going to try to go out there and steal the show, and I think they will be given time to do so. And this will be a top 3 match tomorrow. There's no doubt in my mind about it. I know how some people here and in the chat feel about Mercedes. I think you're wrong. Just simply wrong. You're haters. It's fine. I'm a hater on certain people too.
Yep.
But you guys are haters, and that's all you are. Mercedes rules.
Hey,
Biggest signing in the history of the company.
Mercedes stole
Mercedes
a
for
lot
9.
of shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think just this past week was like the whatever anniversary of her and Bailey in Brooklyn, which is one of the best wrestling matches of all time. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. Like she's just,
I agree with you boys. I'm a little lower, obviously, because I've already used my points. But I got Mercedes Moné for 6 points.
it's fair.
Okay. All right. Now, in my heart of hearts, I want to go Britt Baker, but
Say, you're not going. You're picking
now hear me out here, JPJ.
Mhm.
I would love this is I am going with her, unfortunately. This
Mm.
is 2 pay-per-views in a row I've gone with.
It is. It hurts you. It hurts.
You're
It's-
coming around.
it's
You're
killing
coming
me.
around, man.
It's
Give it
killing
time.
me.
Give
But
it time.
if the stars align and Hayter returns and Britt wins with Hayter's help, I want to see a rematch between Mercedes and Britt where Jamie turns on Britt. In the middle of the match. I don't want it to happen in a pay-per-view. I want like a dynamite rematch between these two, and Jamie just clobbers Britt.
I wish we knew more about what was going on, because we got to continue with the card here. I do think we see Jamie Hayter tomorrow as well. But because of what we've heard, I don't think it's here, even though obviously it would logically make the most sense for it to be here. But if that is true, and the guy who said it is somebody I feel like has earned the right for us to believe him, he didn't go into detail, but he said that he doesn't think it's going to happen because their relationship has kind of soured for whatever reason.
I know. And that's why I think it's just a quick, like, she helps her.
I would be
tomorrow
into,
night,
like, what if
Wednesday.
she shows up and just attacks her right away and helps Mercedes? Doesn't align with Mercedes because she already has Camille, but
Right.
what if she just shows up and everyone thinks, hey, all right, she's here, blah, blah, and she just takes out Britt
I'm good with that.
like immediately. Yeah.
Man, I would dig a tag team match at All Out though between
That's
Hater and
Oh,
Britt
yeah, me
versus
too.
it's
Camille
very
and
easy to do,
Mercedes, and just to get Camille and Hater against each other.
set up perfectly.
Take my
It's
money.
set up perfectly. It's
Yeah.
the easiest, most logical thing. Britt loses a hard fought battle. They start beating the crap out of Britt after the match. Hater tag match in 2. It's the easiest thing to do. But this whole thing that we don't really know is kind of like,
Right.
what the hell, you know?
And the thing that Jay and I have been kind of beating around the bush on is Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful, one of the best, if not the best in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Has been the one kind of reporting he didn't go into a lot of detail, but he doesn't. It sounds like some things backstage maybe that's not the plan. So.
Yes.
So you guys beat around the bush. I like to beat around the landing strip. Completely
No,
different.
Jesus. I knew I was setting myself up for something when I was going down that. I still can't believe.
Unbelievable.
How's that explicit? I said landing strip.
I
Good
can't
Lord.
believe we got
The
through.
thoughts on this show are
You never
not.
know.
Yes, I don't know. Whatever the
yeah.
saying is.
That I still can't believe we got through the trios match. You didn't mention Mama Wayne once.
Well,
Why are you bringing it up now, bro?
Well,
He was saving himself, all right?
Well, I thought they might be on the outs again, Paul. I don't know.
no, she
You
got
never know.
pissed. She got
Yeah, well.
pissed. She gave me the dolphin.
Up next
Yeah,
is the
Wait.
AEW American Championship match. MJF versus Will Ospreay. This is I don't care. It's Ospreay. This is going to be a good match.
Ospreay.
I mean, I think you
reaction
can say
he's
that
gonna
about
get.
both of
Oh,
them. I think you can say
yeah,
that about
yeah.
Like, this match is gonna. They just gave us an hour of gloriousness like a month ago.
Yes.
How can they
and-
top that?
Exactly. And
Well,
so I want to
yeah.
hear from Shep first, since he's
Me?
got so much to say.
We're talking about MJF and Ospreay, right?
yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
We're okay. We'll talk about Mama Wayne later.
I shouldn't have said anything. That's my fault.
No, I had it in reserve. Just I didn't want to jump my gun. Man, I love the build to this match. I love MJF defending this title in other promotions, in Mexico, in England, and him calling it this All-American Championship. And I don't think it's Ospreay's time. I think the next time we see Ospreay win a title in Wembley, it'll be the big title. So I got MJF for 8 points.
Oh,
8.
Wow.
Wow. I don't disagree with the pick, but 8.
Wow.
8 points.
That is confident.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
It's
JPJ,
not,
what you got on
this title does not fit Ospreay right now. It does not fit him.
Well, the whole thing is that he wants to win it in England and bring back the internet, right? That's the thing. He'll bring back the international title in England. Everyone will be losing their shit, and they'll be like, yeah.
And remember,
However, go ahead.
Pac's in line at All Out for whoever wins this.
Yes. So I'm agreeing with Shep on the pick. I think there's going to be shenanigans in this match. And I think Kyle Fletcher might make his presence felt. Or Daniel Garcia. But there's just a lot of things going on. Like, yes, it's the one-on-one here, but they already gave us the hour of basically one-on-one clean. I know MJF won with I get it, but like, I think there's shenanigans here. The last time we saw Daniel Garcia, he was being involved in multiple week segments with these two. He gets his ass kicked by MJF. He's gone. Kyle Fletcher has this, no pun intended, dynamite match with MJF. And then he starts getting his ass kicked, and Will can't come out to save his friend because the door's barricaded. In our brains, we think that MJF barricaded the door. I think it was Don Callis.
So I was just going to ask you who you thought it was.
I think it was Don Callis.
I think us three agreed that it was Don Callis who did it, not MJ.
And I think it was Don Callis because Don let Will just leave, which is a non-Don Callis maneuver. He was like, that's fine. And then when all of a sudden Fletcher was getting involved in non-Don Callis business, which you do not do, Don was like, understand, I understand, which that is not in character of Don Callis. So I think that this serves a purpose for two people, MJF and Don Callis. And MJF has never had a problem with paying people off to do shit for him so he can win matches. That's been part of his evil character forever.
Yeah, and let's not forget, the whole time when Will did get out there, Don's like, where were you? Where were you? Why weren't you out here? Look what happened to your friend because you weren't out here.
And that was feeding into Kyle Fletcher's brain, because when Kyle Fletcher comes back, he's going to say, I fought for you, my best friend, and then you weren't there for me. And Will's going to say, oh, it was barricaded. And he's going to go, no. And I think at All Out in 2 weeks, it's going to be Ospreay versus Fletcher.
All right.
And I think it's MJF and Pac. So I'm going MJF. But again, because it's Will Ospreay and because it's I've created this whole massive story, but it is my 3 points one because it's Ospreay in England. I can't throw an, I don't have the confidence to throw an 8 out there, but I am confident in what I think might happen. I feel good about it, but I can't go that high.
So you get MJF for 3.
I got MJF for 3.
3. Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Champ. What
long-winded,
do you got?
guys.
Now this,
I love it actually.
This might be the deciding match here.
Oh, son of a bitch! Really?
Oh, you're going Will?
You're going fucking Ospreay. Mark.
I'm
He's
going
in England
with the bruv hitting the Tiger Driver for the first time since he hit it on Danielson.
Is it because his backstage promo?
He said, do it.
The Danielson thing had to, that swayed me. That's why I went down to a 3.
Yeah,
I was pretty bullish. Like MJF was at the top of my stuff, and then when they did that on Dynamite, I was like, oh.
I'm not as nervous as picking Will as I am the points I put on this. This is why I said this match probably going to decide things. I got 8 on Ospreay.
Holy shit balls!
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
But JPJ's a hell of a swayer there because
then you can build right.
Man, I'm piecing it together in my head.
Yeah. Non picks aside, that happens.
Oh yeah,
and then you get the Ospreay versus Callis family because we never really got that, right? And then down the line, Fletcher can find out that it was Callis that blocked. You can stretch that out, and then that leads to Fletcher and Ospreay actually.
And you do that
on their
after you do that after his tag partner returns fully.
Correct.
And he goes, hey, whoa, what are you doing? This is your best friend.
It's been very clear to me, and I think all of us, since Mark Davis? Mark Davis got injured. Kyle Fletcher he's 25.
Oh, he's a future.
He's a future main event, top of the card, best wrestler in the world style type of wrestler. He's made it clear. He has maximized his opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Will obviously, you don't think Will and him Will would absolutely do a program. They're best friends.
Yeah.
I just think it's possible. I think the Callis, I just feel like this is going to have shenanigans.
I don't like Kyle Fletcher. You want to know why?
Because he's with Sky Blue.
Yeah. He's with my girl.
I think that's something you need to respect. I think that's something you need to respect and not.
You're right. I just had to.
You know what I mean?
I had to give you shit. Good for him.
All the good ones are taken.
That's right. That's why Mama Wayne's with me.
No boy. Watch Attic on YouTube. Greetings, Don, JBJ, Paul, and Mr. Beast. Is that my new name now?
Well, Mr. Beast. Wait a minute.
I have no
Are we
idea.
retired?
I have no idea.
You did it
Oh
again.
boy.
Is that why I'm Mr. Beast? Am I Mr. Beast?
You're Don.
You could be.
Oh, the Don. Yeah, I'm the Don.
No, Don. You're like Don Callis. That's what I think he's referring to.
I think he just took the out. He comes in here and he's the Shep, and they just call him Shep. So
it's fair.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. We got 2 more picks.
First up, we'll talk about the AEW Women's World Championship match where Timeless Toni Storm defends against her former protege, Mariah May.
Tits out and watch the shoe.
Yo, Drew, firmly AEW and firmly WWE.
Yes. Drew, welcome. You guys do a heck of a job over there. You and JPJ.
Appreciate that.
Since Drew's giving the shout out to JPJ, JPJ, who you got in this match and for how many
Wait a
points?
minute. Who's this Drew guy? He's rooting for JPJ.
Yeah, he's
He's my
JPJ's
co-host. Not on Beards, but I do a show on
Oh.
I do a show on Tuesday and Thursday where
Good
we
dude.
talk about
Good dude.
firmly WWE and firmly AEW. He's my co-host.
Yeah. All right, Drew. We'll talk.
He's also a smart man.
We'll talk about you later. You son
He's
of a
also
bitch.
a smart man.
I like Pluggo a lot.
Is he a smart mark?
Hey, is he smarter than Pluggo?
I mean,
I'm putting you on the spot, JPJ.
Hey,
Sorry.
Pluggo didn't get a perfect card. Drew probably would have got a perfect card.
Okay, look, I don't know you, Drew, but I got to say, Pluggo's smarter. He deemed me the people's champion.
Oh shit.
that could be true. That could be true.
Oh boy.
I think they're both very smart individuals. And I'm lucky to
You're
have them
playing
both.
right down the old middle.
I'm
you
lucky to
son of
have
a
them
buck.
both.
There's
I'm
no,
lucky
there's
to have
no,
them
there's
both.
no white or gray and black. There's just fucking.
There's a lot of white, but that's about it. But all right, I am going with Mariah May. I think this is also. I think both ladies' matches have the potential to literally steal the show. I truly do. I think this match will be fantastic, but I think this is the official crowning of Mariah May. I think the story has been arguably one of, if not the best story in all of wrestling they've told here. But yeah, I think it's time in England. Mariah May becomes the champ. And then either Tony I would love to see Tony revert back to her old character and be the badass and try to go get the belt back, like as this next version of the story. But yeah, I'm going Mariah May gets it done. It is my 7-point
Okay.
bout.
Shep,
I'm-
go ahead.
No, I'm right there. I got 7 points as well. I think Mariah May takes this. And when he says the best story in wrestling, I agree with him. But I want to say this is one of the best storytellings in AEW over the last 3 months.
Ever.
In the history of the company.
I'd say
yeah.
ever. I'd say
Yeah.
the Hangman
They-
Omega thing and this are like,
I put this right up there with the Swerve and Hangman thing.
yep.
You know,
Mhm.
it got really personal with those guys. I think it's gotten personal here. And so I really enjoy it. So yeah, I got Mariah May at 7 as well.
Makes 3 for 3. Great minds think alike. Got Mariah May for 7. Yeah, it's her time. I love the Timeless Tony Storm character, but I'm with JPJ. I want a different wrinkle if she is to lose the title. I don't know how much more you can do with it. I don't know how it would fit in with other feuds going forward.
Yeah, I think it was like, it feels like the character was specifically made for
Yes.
this story.
Yep.
Like this story.
And if you think back to as Timeless Tony Storm became a thing, she was still part of the Outcasts, and it was just a slow build to this full
Yeah.
turn.
Mhm.
Yep.
We started seeing it each and every week, and then all of a sudden, boom, we have Timeless Tony Storm.
Yep.
I want the loss to be like she just snaps back and goes, "What the hell was I doing?"
I also think there's potential for Jamie Hayter to return here as well. Because I
Okay.
could see Mina Shirakawa
Mm.
not getting involved in the match. I think you let them do a one-on-one. Like this needs to be just a one-on-one, see what happens. But after the match, she is in town. They haven't really done anything with her, and she was involved. Obviously, they made it a they made it a 3-way thing with them, and like that was the story. I maybe could see maybe like a heel Mariah and her doing something or beating Tony down after the match. And then maybe if it's more logical for her to be with Britt, but if I could see Hayter getting involved here and setting up another tag match at All Out potentially.
You know, another spot, and we haven't mentioned this yet, that I could see Hayter, and maybe it's too obvious for her to return here. Soraya's supposedly going to do an open challenge.
I did hear about that. If that happens, 1000%
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter's answering that.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
I haven't seen that as official anywhere.
Right.
But if
Right.
that happens, if she just shows up and goes, "Hey, we're in England,"
Yeah.
open, it's 100,000% going to be Jamie
Yep.
Hayter.
And that
Mhm.
place will
So hold
Go
on.
nuts.
go nuts.
If Soraya does that
Mhm.
and throws that challenge out, I love where you guys are going with it. What if her mom answers that?
I don't think anybody cares about that from a general public.
I mean, that crowd might,
Oh,
but
that crowd
will.
will.
That crowd might.
will.
And that's the one.
Listen, I'm going to be like, huh?
Yeah, I think most people will be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Wrestling with my, or Are You Fighting with My Family,
well.
it's not going to make much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
I haven't seen it, as you can tell, since I don't even know the title.
And I think Soraya's been underused in AEW. But if you throw her in Wembley, where she won the world's title last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you throw her out there and she does an open challenge, could you imagine like the emotions of her mom answering that and her and a mom working a match together? That's gotta work, right?
Shep,
That'll tug on your heartstrings a little bit, won't it?
Shep, are you channeling your inner Majin there?
I don't know what that means.
Shep's
So
not
he's always-
Canadian to begin with.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
no.
Canadian.
But
I'm
Majin's
allergic
always
to
talking-
maple syrup.
Are you?
Majin's always talking about how Soraya is
I'm diabetic.
utilized and
I
how
can't
she
have
should
sugar.
do this and she should do that. So, I mean,
Yeah, he's just pulling a fast one after fast one tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure is.
I like that. We got to talk about this comment from Drew here. It won't happen, but could you imagine Becky Lynch answering the open challenge? It won't happen, but it'd be insane.
That would be one of the few things that could happen that I think would shake.
Oh,
That would change.
Like,
Like
that
would
a
change some
headline on Monday.
that would change some stuff. Like if all of a sudden it was like, what? Again, I agree with Drew. He's my co-host. We talked about it too. It's not going to happen. So before anybody loses, it's not going to happen. But she's technically a free agent.
Mhm.
Technically, if we're being,
And we can never
factual,
say
she's
never
a free agent.
in the pro wrestling world.
It would be insane if that were to happen. Like it
I
would
mean,
be, the wrestling world would explode. Like holy crap, Becky Lynch showed up at. It's again never gonna happen. She's going. She's going back.
Yeah,
I'm pretty confident in that.
Mhm.
But that would be wild. That would be wild.
Hey, Tony's got the bank account, boys.
Oh, the money's not a problem.
Oh yeah,
He can
yeah,
give her
money's
whatever
not
she
the
wanted
issue.
if she would want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, nowadays,
Couldn't they? They would no.
I mean, I agree with you 100%. But when the money comes nowadays to what Tony can do and Triple H can do, man,
It's great for the business. Great for everybody.
it's good.
I mean,
It's
getting
It's
paid.
okay, now
guaranteed some money, boys.
Yeah.
before we talk about the main event, I got to ask this question as we're still talking. We got off track a little bit, but the women's
We never did
championship
Not
match
us.
between Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May. We're getting blood in this match, are we not?
Yeah, this is going to be
100%.
brutal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, then that's what I love.
I think
about
Mariah
the
May
story
is going to be a bloody mess.
Is I like some blood with my wrestling, but when she busted Tony open with that heel, I got a little uncomfortable. I mean, it was
a lot.
It was gruesome.
It was a lot. And the way she was doing it, it was like it was one of the more violent. Yeah, it was one of the more violent heel turns. I mean, one of the more violent things I've seen in pro wrestling. Legitimately, she was like impaling her skull with that heel.
The heel. I loved it.
And then if you saw the video that AEW came out with afterwards, where she was like walking to the back, that was even worse.
Yeah,
because Tony's like walking to the back. And the words of JR, a crimson, like covered in blood, a crimson mask, and she's like breathing heavy, can't speak, can barely. It was like, man, it was as good a heel turn as you'll see. I thought it was
100%.
perfect.
Absolutely.
Good shit.
Yep.
All right.
Main event, Paul. Come on, Paul.
Event.
Step up your
Swerve
shit. Let's go.
Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. Title versus career for the AEW World Championship.
Okay, hold on. Before you get there, Paul, I'm going to interrupt you. I don't care.
What else is new?
Yeah, it's true. JPJ has an 8 left.
Correct.
Tanner Man has a 6 left. I have a 5 left. I'm not saying who you're picking. I'm just throwing.
I bet you of all of us in the
we have
of
all
all of us,
a 5, 6, and an 8.
Yeah, I don't even think this is the match that should be happening. But I'm more confident than anybody about it. It should be Swerve and Hangman.
Now,
not
I will
disagreeing.
die. I will die on that hill. That's not an anti-Danielson thing. So calm, everyone. Calm everything. It's not an anti-Danielson thing. But this is your biggest show of the year. The best feud you've had, aside on the male side, because I think Tony and Mariah has been the best, without question, is Swerve and Hangman.
Man,
That should be the match.
I don't disagree with you.
This
do
match is
not
going to be
disagree.
incredible, and the moment
I
that we
agree.
get at the end of it is going to be incredible. It should be Swerve and Hangman, and I will never waver from that.
Now I'll
And
give my thoughts
Yeah.
after you guys give your predictions here.
That is fair.
So Shep, let's start with you since you want to interrupt me like an asshole that you are.
Yes. I got Swerve Strickland for 5 points.
All right. Tanner?
I got the Swerve shirt on,
Wow.
but he ain't winning this match.
Okay, I was going to say, am I alone? I'm
Ryan
surprised you
Danielson's
picked Swerve.
doing the yes
Yeah.
with the title. This isn't his last match. He's not retiring yet. You remember the guy likes to lie. He loves to lie. His neck might be
Okay.
banged up, but
He's got to
not
have
going
surgery
nowhere.
for crying out loud.
He loves
can
to
make-
lie.
he can-
He
he can
loves
ru-
to lie.
They have 3 pay-per-views here in like 6 weeks. Like it's a short,
If he wins it, he's not keeping it long. He'll drop it at
No.
Wrestle Dream.
yeah, Wrestle
his
Dream
backyard.
in Washington is his last match, full-time
so-
match for AEW. That's what I believe. I'm picking Danielson
Yep.
for 8.
I gathered that.
Again, listen. I don't want Danielson to win. I am a Swerve man. And more importantly, I'm a Hangman man. But Danielson's going to win. I think. So when I picked Ricochet, right? I was like, all right. I was like, I think Danielson's going to win. I think they're going to do Hangman and Swerve it all out for not the title and like a grudge match. I don't know how you get more gruesome than what happened last year, unless my buddy Mike from Indeed, I always put him over from the beginning. He was when we were like talking about how you can keep going from that, where Hangman drank Swerve's blood.
Yeah.
He said that they should do an exploding barbed wire death match, but proper. But proper. And ever
that
since I'm
damn
like,
sparklers.
that's how I want it to end. I want this to end that way. But
I didn't bring it up this time.
Would
I
we
know.
all be upset? Would we all be upset with Ricochet debuting tomorrow?
No.
Ricochet winning that battle, that gauntlet match, and then we get a one-off Bryan Danielson versus Ricochet match for the AEW World Heavyweight title at All Out.
And rule.
Would anybody be upset about that? That
I would
immediately makes Ricochet matter.
Mhm.
And the one thing that he didn't do when he was in WWE was matter. So if you're signing him and he's debuting in that battle royal and in the gauntlet match, I'm sorry, and he doesn't win it, to me, that's just okay, he's here. Great. But if you want to make him Will Ospreay's talking in the pro, like, I want him to be the old Ricochet that I blah, 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 saying all this stuff. Okay, well, make his debut matter. And I think you can make it matter by having him win. And I think I think Jeff Jarrett could be involved in something with Hangman in the gauntlet match, because I don't think, it didn't happen at All In. I think it's possible we could have Jeff Jarrett versus Hangman at All Out if they don't go the Hangman Swerve route. I think there's things you can so that's why I have Ricochet, and it's Hangman is probably going to win the gauntlet, and I'll probably lose this because of it. But I think that's the way you go.
Looking at my sheet, it comes down to 2 matches.
Okay.
Bucks, FTR, and Claimed. Strickland and Danielson. Those 2 matches. Everything else we all agree upon.
Nah, I got Ospreay, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes,
he
I
picked
do.
Ospreay.
For 8.
Oh
picked Will
shit, you
Ospreay.
do. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
big one.
And we all picked different people for the gauntlet. Well,
Well,
I picked somebody different for the gauntlet.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, Tanner. You're right. I got you. You got Bruv. I put Bruv on my notes. I put Bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So, Paul, we probably don't need a tiebreaker, but I want to do it because you
No.
worked hard in coming up with your ideas. So,
Well, not really. But before, here's what I've got. All right. I've got Hangman winning the gauntlet.
Hmm?
Okay.
And Ricochet debuts, comes in second. It's him and Hangman final two. He gets rid of Hangman. Or Hangman gets rid of Ricochet.
Hurry
That's how
up,
that
Paul.
goes.
I'm empty.
Oh, you shut up. But then Hangman sticks his nose into the main event because he's not done with Swerve yet, which causes a distraction. Somehow Danielson, the BCC gets involved as well because of Hangman. Danielson then loses the match, has his moment with his boys, comes out on Wednesday and says, look, my in-ring may be done, but I'm not going anywhere. Leaves his boots in the ring. He does the William Regal thing. He comes out with the boys, but he goes to commentary like he has been when the BCC is involved in another match. Danielson on commentary is phenomenal. He could do commentary full time and I'd be okay with it. But him coming out, calling the match with the BCC, I think would be perfect for him.
We got to get Danielson a McGinnis before he retires.
I think here's another thing. I think it is essential for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship lineage to have Bryan Danielson on it.
Even if he doesn't want to. Tony
I think it is
Khan,
essential.
The fanboy and Tony wants to put it on.
And I'm not upset if Danielson wins. Don't get me wrong.
And I just don't think he's going to retire in England. I think there's an event less than 2 months away in his home state. Like that to me is like, to me, once they added the stipulation that his career was on the line, that's when I was like, well, Danielson's definitely winning now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was more swayed or swerving before they did that. But once they said, oh, my career's on the line, I was like, you're winning, dude. You're not losing.
So what the hell's the tiebreaker?
Do you want to get your drink before I introduce this, Shep?
Yep.
All right. While you do that,
I'm muting his mic because I know how loud his ice gets.
It'll get loud. Yeah. Majin, you're going to have to go back and rewatch what you missed. Shep actually agreed with you regarding your girlfriend, Soraya. You gotta go back and watch it. You're gonna be a Shep fan from there on out.
And Majin, I had to block a guy tonight. That doesn't happen very often, but had a guy on Facebook just throwing darts for no reason.
Just so we know, while we were waiting for him to make a drink, JBL showed up at GCW tonight and attacked Effie and gave him 2 clotheslines from hell.
JBL did?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I said, well, JBL made his, he did a CML.
He wore a mask, right? He wore
Triple
a mask
A.
and did something at AAA.
Yeah. He walked Nemeth down to the ring. I mean, not only in a different promotion, but in Mexico. That was a guy that made a career on crapping on Mexicans.
Yeah. I just saw it on Twitter 20 minutes ago.
That's amazing.
At JPL, he showed up in a black trench coat and a black cowboy hat and got in the ring, gave Effie 2 clotheslines from hell and walked on out.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love it. Well, you got their big show. GCW is their homecoming show is next weekend. Yeah, and like that's like their WrestleMania weekend. So
Cardona's coming back.
Yeah, four-way for the belt or something like that. Oh no,
or
big tag match or something. It's a tag. It's Gage and Hardy versus him and Lloyd, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
GCW, when they got good events, they got good events. They got good stuff. But
they really
do. Continue. Tiebreaker. Yeah, we're doing tiebreaker.
So
tiebreaker,
Tanner,
Paul. Hey, Paul.
Tanner Price.
Hey, Paul.
What?
Tiebreaker, bitch.
What kind of?
Seriously?
I'm sorry. That's mean. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, Paul. I love you to death.
Hey, Shep, what are we drinking? I haven't gotten to ask yet, and I don't know if anybody asked before I got on here.
I asked earlier.
It's a high noon.
It's a high noon. It's a high noon.
You're not watching it.
No free ads.
I drank my fuck high noons. I drank my vodka, and this is what I had, and whatever. It's what I got next. No free ads. I love you, Paul.
Hey, we just got the guy.
Oh, that's my buddy.
JPJ.
He's just on his podcast before I hopped over here. That's my buddy Josh.
Hey, Josh.
All my lovely co-hosts and people that I do with are popping in to root for me tonight.
Thanks for joining us, Josh.
Hey, Josh, just let you know, JPJ is coming in last. But hey, thanks
Maybe
for joining.
I did. I tried to make some picks based on fairy tales up here, so we wouldn't all have the same answers.
This could be
I
interesting.
tried.
We all.
I want to win. I'm from Boston. I'm used to it. So like that's what we do around these pots. I'm looking at the chat. That's why I'm looking, because I'm looking right at the chat.
Oh boy!
In your eyes, every single one of you. Boston's better than where you live. But anyway, continue. Sorry.
Hey, this is the Midwest title. Midwest title. I'm just saying.
It's going to be shipping up to Boston.
That's a good song.
It's going to be shipping up to Boston real soon, boys.
Is that a song? Is that really a song?
Dropkick Murphys. They're like
Dropkicks. Yeah,
Dropkick's fine. They're fine. They're a good band. They're like royalty around here. They're basically the Parliament. That's how people treat them.
I'm more of a Post
smidge
Malone
overrated.
guy. So.
Smidge overrated. They got banger songs though, and they're like, and St. Patrick's Day.
Molly.
I love Flogging Molly. And St. Patrick's Day, they play the whole week at the bar behind Fenway Park. Dropkick plays the whole week. It's insane. But anyway,
I'm more Post Malone guy.
He is completed.
I love me some Post Malone.
Yeah, I love Post Malone.
Pluggo
has completed the cycle. Now he is everybody. I had Pluggo came in here, Drew and Josh.
Pluggo, tell these idiots that I'm the people's champion as you crowned me.
What? Oh my lord!
People ain't better. Boston ain't better than Philly.
Boston ain't better than Winnipeg.
Philadelphia fans have been on the list of worst fans since I've been born. Hey. Your whole life, your hero is a movie character. It's not even real.
I laughed at that one. I'm sorry. That was a good one, JPJ.
How about the Winnipeg? How about the Jets fan up there?
Hey,
I have nothing against.
Marty McSwirly is a legend.
Oh boy,
best Canadian hockey player.
Can I be honest? I actually love the Rocky movies, and they're great. I have one too. We won one in 2011. I mean, you should know your research before you start spouting. But I'm not talking. Not Josh.
Okay.
I'm
not talking to me, right?
I'm from Boston. Like I'm not really being a dickhead. I'm from Boston. I'm just ragging. Like this is all in fun to me. But when you say you at least have a Stanley Cup, the Bruins won their last one before you won your last one, Philly. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm a Cleveland fan.
Oh, God bless you.
That doesn't count.
Oh.
That doesn't count.
Whoa!
God bless you.
Whoa!
Ryan!
Hey!
Oh,
Turn your
man.
mic on, you Mark.
We have a hi, Pluggo. How are you, bud?
It's good
Silent. Wow.
Yeah, I was just yelling at somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
Like in fun, like not real. I'm not upset at you. I'm actually a nice person.
We still can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Pluggo. It says you're muted, man.
Yeah.
So
Now
your thing
you-
is.
How about now?
All right, now we can hear you.
Hey, it's Paul, the people's champ.
Oh my lord!
Oh, Pluggo, you've been.
Thank you.
Well,
Did you do us proud, JPJ? Did you do us proud? Or are you bringing that thing home?
Listen. I feel good about my picks.
Okay.
But I made my picks based on like some storyline things I want
to happen.
to see. So like, and I didn't purposefully be like, I'm going to be different, so we're not perfect. I want to win.
Well,
That's why I even
me?
got on this diatribe to start when I was yelling at people. So I said I wanted to win. I feel good. I feel good about my picks.
Okay.
But we all have differences, so there will be no potential. We're doing tiebreakers just in case points.
Yes.
Oh, so now we're doing tiebreakers.
Well, you're not doing anything because you didn't go perfect.
No, I know,
You
but
and
that's
Paul
what I'm
are-
saying. All of a sudden, we
You
got
and Paul are
rules.
just-
We got
yeah.
rules in place.
The people.
Fuck you, Tanner.
No. It was me. Don't give him credit for that. It was my idea.
Don't take because I'll take away that people's champ title real quick. I'm quick with giving. I don't care. I don't have loyalties. What's up, boys? How are we?
Ouch.
I'm
Josh,
sure you were.
I'm proud. I'm proud that you're from Australia's left sweaty testicle too.
That was a
He
good
loves
comment.
balls.
Who's
That was weird.
balls?
Josh,
Oh,
I
it's
love
Josh
balls.
Robinson
Hey,
loves balls. I
Hey,
love
Asher's the
balls.
man.
Who doesn't love balls?
Hey, Pluggo, sorry.
Oh
You-
no,
you-
don't do
you
it.
missed
Don't
it
do
early.
it. No, don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
it's
do it.
like the fifth time this show.
It's the
has
fifth
done
time. He was
that.
trying to rib me, thinking that this would get under my skin.
What do we got going on here?
He's looking like an idiot. Is what
Oh,
Donald Trump.
Jesus
Like a big
Christ.
joke.
He can't even get his headphone on over
He
his
actually
hair.
looks. That is
Because
Moses look like Donald Trump the whole night tonight. Actually,
Oh
not knowing what
man.
the fuck to do because he's an idiot.
You know, I'm just gonna get us
Him
canceled
not
right now.
knowing
He
how to
can't
work
get.
headphones. That was the most looking. You could have like that. You look like Donald Trump, like a T.
I'm
honestly thought it
kind of
was him.
I was kind of disappointed I wasn't here sooner, but now I'm like, what? I should have stayed home. This isn't where I parked my car.
First of all, we're sitting in the back. We're sitting in the back. We're sitting in the back, and
I still
he
keep
he comes on, and Tanner's like, "Oh boy,
Oh boy, oh
and he
boy.
brings him on, and I see it, and I just go,
Listen, all I know is that
and
you
he's
better.
like, "I just did it. I'm ribbing you," and I'm like, "That's fine."
I only showed up to make sure that you did the Between Two Beards proud, and you're
did.
going to bring
Feel like I
that
did.
title home because it's sick. It's sick of being on Tanner's sweaty New York shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
New
I'm
York?
trying. New
Wait a
York.
minute.
He likes the Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Oh,
He likes
all right.
the
You know what?
He's
You
not
know
from
what?
New
He
York.
likes the Yankees. Wow, way to go out on a limb there and like an actual you bum. You
Hey, we have not
bum.
done anything
You
since
bu-
09. It's pretty embarrassing, actually.
I love that he said you bum.
You
Yeah, well,
bum.
Yeah.
That's what-
Can we talk
that-
about the team? Who
That's
won
what
the
Tanner.
team
That's what Tanner's
today?
gonna do when he loses the title. Is nothing but some yanking. It's
Hey,
sadness.
Plugos, next Saturday, go Aggies, baby. Go
Oh,
Aggies.
you know
next
what?
Saturday.
You know what? I will leave and never come back to this podcast ever.
What is that? Who
again.
Notre
boy.
Dame is playing?
Yes, at
On
Texas,
the
at,
road.
Kyle,
They're
at Kyle
actually
Field.
playing
At
on the
Kyle
road.
Field. At Kyle Field.
Wait.
Yeah,
Notre
playing on the
Notre
road.
Dame's playing on the road.
Yeah. A&M.
Holy shit!
I didn't come here to get ridiculed for my football beliefs. I came here to make sure that you bums lose that title and it comes home to Beard Nation.
Well, here's the thing. I live.
I hope you guys can afford the shipping cost because he's gonna wear that
I just
damn
said
thing
it's shipping
proud.
up the
And because we're a podcast team, I'm gonna claim half ownership, Cardona style of that belt.
we're gonna actually lay cool it and just cut it in
Yeah,
half.
just cut it out.
What am I doing? I'm just gonna lay cool and go pop, and I'm gonna ship it to the plug up. And then that's
Your
how we're gonna
Notre
do it.
Dame football team's gonna fucking suck. I'm just saying.
Well, no, this is what. Listen.
Yeah,
This is what
I
Notre
did
Dame.
that.
This is what. That was a good game today. Too.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
watched
was.
it.
Well, it was a great game.
Yeah.
and I'm happy Florida State lost. It's always a good time.
Notre Dame is
Yeah.
gonna do what they do. They're gonna go 10-2, 11-1.
Yeah.
This is
no,
they're
10
gonna
and
be-
2 is
they're
a
gonna-
good. That's a
Well, no,
Paul,
they'll
hey
do
Paul, there's a reason that I like you the most.
The highest seed I think they can be, no matter what record they have, is 5 because they're not. in
Yeah,
the
because
conference, so
well, it's because they
No.
fear us. They fear. Yeah,
I-
they can't be number one. The first
No,
four
no,
go
no.
to the.
no, they can be number 1 in the country, but they can't be number 1 in the playoff. Highest seed they can be in the playoffs.
First
is
of all,
5.
you guys are way on some super shit if you think they're gonna be number 1 in the country.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the highest they can go.
Yeah,
no,
because
I-
they're
I
not
get
part
it.
of a conference.
Because they're not in
I
the
think
conference. so,
Notre Dame
yeah.
comes in at somewhere around a 9 or 10 seed.
Which is
Telling you
funny
right now.
because the conference has made that decision because they fear teams like us.
No, it's
Oh.
because your team doesn't want to join a conference.
Because
Yeah,
we
they
make
don't
more
wanna have a
money
hard
otherwise.
schedule
That's
They
not
can go
even
10-2 and
true.
11-1 every year.
Oh,
Because when they play
okay.
good teams in the
Oh,
playoff every year, they lose by 30.
Michigan plays garbage schools all
Michigan
last
won the
year
national championship.
but they played a bunch of garbage too.
The Big Ten is not garbage.
Purdue's trash. Northwestern
Whoa, whoa,
trash.
whoa, whoa.
Illinois trash. Indiana
there, son.
not great. Michigan State last year trash. Iowa can't score more than 10 points a game. Trash. You want to keep talking? Listen, I came on here because I love you guys, and I just wanted to make sure my boy was doing the damn thing. And now you're coming at me. That's not cool, guys. What did I ever do? Ohio State is not trash as much as I don't like them.
Hey,
They're a good school.
Hey, Pluggo. I like you, but
Rutgers, trash. Maryland, trash.
Pluggo. Let's
Nebraska, trash.
Nebraska's all right.
Hey,
Nebraska's
Pluggo,
all right.
let's make a little bet.
Okay.
Okay, you got Notre Dame, right?
I don't think
Okay.
they're going to go 11-1.
Okay. No, that's fine. You got Notre Dame. I got
Yeah.
Penn State. Both teams are going to make the top 12. Let's be honest.
Penn State's a better team than Notre Dame right now, 100%.
Right.
I'd agree with that.
I'm just
If
saying.
that's the bet you're making.
No, we haven't
Shit.
got there yet, bud. We haven't got there yet, bud.
That
Oh.
comment is true. Pluggo is trash.
Modgen's throwing darts at people. He also threw a dart at
So let's do a little. Let's do a
Paul
little
here.
bet. Marty McSorley's a fucking not bum. He's a
Anyway.
legend.
Anyway, all right, what's this bet?
Hey, I'm playing golf with Marty McSorley in October or November. Anyways,
What's your bet?
so we got Notre Dame versus Penn State in the playoffs. I think Penn State goes farther than Notre Dame. And if that's the case, Pluggo, you got to wear a – oh, man, there's so many options here. You got to wear you got to wear a Penn State hat. And I'll send you the Penn State hat.
Okay, deal.
Really?
I don't hate Penn State. I just told you they're a better team than Notre Dame currently.
I know. I was trying to be nice to you, bud.
I'll do that. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Man, our moderator's doing a great job tonight.
Hey, I told you I was going to let the chaos run. I've tried to interrupt like 5 times, and I've just gotten shut down. So
I'm like, bro, we are down to our last 2 friggin' tiebreakers.
I wonder what these tiebreakers
11:42
are.
at night.
All right, boys. I will happily bow out so you could finish this.
No,
so
I want you
JPJ
to. You can stay.
bring
Let's
this
get out.
home. I have
All right.
college football 25 to play.
That's what I'm doing right after this, and I'm taking. Yeah.
I about broke my
What?
controller earlier today, but that's
I almost did.
What you
too.
playing? Yeah. I had a good joke on Twitter today, but nobody saw it. But at the
I
beginning of the
literally
game,
ran in the
when
house
Florida
just to
State was
jump in
sucking,
here.
I put on Twitter. I said, "Man, Florida State must be playing on Heisman."
That was
But anyway, I joke. Well, now
All
that
right.
Notre Dame killed the party,
Paul,
all right,
do your job, Paul. Jesus Christ.
everybody shut up. We're
You kiss
gonna
your
do-
mother with that mouth, Paul?
Whoa.
Oh, I've said worse.
Whoa.
Don't worry, Pluggo. Since nobody wants to talk about the team that went 13-5 today, we're going to get to these tiebreakers. Or that won 13-5, not went 13-5.
well, you're talking baseball now?
Yes, I am.
And the Guardians,
Well,
nobody cares about.
What are we
they're all right
shooting?
this year, though. They can make
Hey,
a run.
what are we shooting Paul's mom's mouth?
They're pretty good.
Oh, the Shep, Jesus. Ow.
You brought this on yourself,
He did.
Tanner.
Me
This
too.
is your
Me too.
fault.
Me?
You and your
Well,
goddamn
you made him go
shit.
get another
Chip.
drink. You know where this is going. We couldn't. You don't want to stretch this out.
All right.
So he gets the
Well,
second
here we
drink.
go.
You got to quick it up.
We'll stretch it out, boys.
Since
We've already lost him.
half a centimeter isn't going to stretch anything out, Shep. Now
Oh.
shut up so we can get to
Jeez
this.
Louise.
Hey, I hear that's big.
Anyway,
I'm proud of it.
since our KOP predictions champion over here likes to claim a perfect card every card, here's what we're going to do.
Oh, boy.
We have 2 bold predictions, each worth 5 points.
Ooh.
They are for returns or debuts.
Go with Marco Stunt.
Yes. I loved your TikTok pluggo, by the way.
Which one?
Oh,
Yeah.
Waiting on Marco.
Yeah, that's right.
Now,
See, I'm gonna derail this thing. I can leave whenever.
you have to pick from the men's roster for one and the women's roster for the other. Again, each worth 5 points. So somebody could be running away with this thing one way or the other.
Question.
So, what's up?
Is there any rules to this? Because we've all 3 talked about 2 different talents, one on each side, returning
I
already
agree.
in our predictions. So
I agree. That's why I was hoping to make it here before this all started. But don't mention who you've already mentioned. There
Yeah.
you go.
That one,
so
that
they're
would
off.
probably-
Okay, they're off. the
Wait, so we
table.
can't
All right.
pick them?
Wait, yeah. Hold
No,
on.
you can
I'm
pick them.
really
I don't
confused.
care. I really don't freaking care. I just want somebody to either run away with this or Shep, sit
I have a
down.
feeling we're all going to pick the same
I
people.
had to stand up. My leg.
All right.
My leg.
So wait, there's one tiebreaker, and you all. So you get to pick one man, one woman. That's the 5 points each.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for
Okay.
a total of up to 10 points. You either
Okay.
get 0, 5, or 10.
So you're at this point. You all have a perfect card. This is the
Oh, we have
tiebreaker.
to wager.
Or you wager?
No,
No, you
this
just
is
pick.
bonus
So
Oh, I got it.
So I would assume that you all talked about Jamie Hayter, for instance, right? So you're all three going to
Correct.
pick
Her and
Jamie
Ricochet
Hayter.
were the
Yeah,
two
her
we
and
talked.
Ricochet
Yeah,
were-
we
we
already
all
already
agreed.
All
are.
right,
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
her and Ricochet. How about you do
So-
this then? If her and Ricochet are the two that y'all think, who would be the next one? You're like 1B, and you guys go with that, and then that's your.
This is why Pluggo's the people's champion, Paul.
Because if you're all going to pick the same initial one, go give me a second one, and
All
we'll go with the second tier.
All right.
And then if you hit that, you hit it, and if you don't, you don't.
And I was,
But it's not going to matter because
say-
JPJ's bringing this shit home, dude.
And I was going to say, but they can't be the same. That was going to be my.
Well, no, if Tanner and JPJ want to both say Marco's stunt, then that's on them.
I ain't picking Marco Stunt.
You just have to come up with another tiebreaker. But if they miss on the women's one, if they split on like they
No.
say, you know, Wendy Richter's showing up.
I ain't never know.
Mama
You
Wayne.
nev- you never
This is
know.
why I should have been here from the start, Paul.
Mama Wayne's already in there. Mama Wayne's.
Mama
Shep.
Wayne's-
Will you guys shut the hell up so I can go to bed with Mama Wayne real quick?
Oh, boy.
She's bitching that I'm not in bed right now.
Well,
Mm.
all right, Paul. What order are we doing this?
Yes. Let's go.
We're going to start with the champion, with
Eh,
the men's
With
side.
the men's side,
Oh, Jesus.
best in the world, Dave McMahon. Makes his
Ooh.
AEW debut.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, let's go.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
All
Guys,
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
pretty
know
good.
how. Don't
That's
know
pretty
how, but
good.
he's
He's
making his
wrestling.
debut somehow.
He's wrestling.
You said Shane McMahon.
Now, are
Yes,
you going?
but
Are you
Shane
going to go
McMahon.
men's and then go back around for women's? Snake?
Yes.
Are you going to snake it though
We're
and let?
snaking it.
Okay.
We're snaking it.
Tanner
We're
doesn't get
snaking it.
first pick twice because that
No.
would be garbage.
Oh.
No. JPJ, who's your men's pick? Other than Ricochet, of course.
I'm gonna go with John Moxley.
Ooh.
You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna go with
Jeez,
John
you guys
Moxley.
really put me in the fucking like.
But you
Trying
get
to find yourself.
yeah.
That's what you
What?
get for showing up here wearing that
Yeah.
ridiculous damn
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah.
Uh,
If the hat would have been
It's a
off,
snake, though. It's
you
a
would have
snake,
gone
though.
next.
I don't
So,
want to tell people how to run their show, but
Easy there, you fucking.
Look, none of us
South
claim
Bend.
him.
You're a South Bend one of you love.
Uh-oh.
South.
not a South
We
Bend
gotta-
wannabe. I am from South
Oh, you
we
are
gotta-
Bend.
we
South
gotta-
Bend.
we
Sorry,
gotta- we
sorry.
gotta-
My bad. My bad.
So now
You're-
Shep gets 2 picks, so he'll get the men's pick, and then he gets
Yeah.
first on the women's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's
So he
there
gets
you go.
back-to-back picks. All right.
Yeah. So, Shep, it's up to you, man.
Fuck.
High noon.
We're
What time
already
Shep's
explicit.
waking up tomorrow
No, I mean you guys took both of my picks actually.
for the women's? They haven't even mentioned it yet.
No, I'm
No,
talking
his
about the
two
men's.
men's pick.
Men.
Oh, you're still on your men. Jesus.
Yeah.
Easy, Pluggo. God, get off my ass, will you?
Hey,
Um,
somebody's got to move this ship along.
Fucking Jack.
Lord knows our paper champion and our moderator are here dropping the ball.
Whoa, hey, look, the moderator has
I'm just-
yelled and screamed and everything else. The moderator
Um,
had to sweat his ass off for 5 hours before this all started.
All right,
so-
all right, Don. All right, so
so,
Don.
okay, here
let's
you go. My men's pick, surprise pick, Gabe Kidd.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right, who's your women's pick?
Yeah.
Women's pick. Oh, this is a good one.
This is tough. 'Cause I-
That's right. That's
Very
right.
tough.
Is that Martian? That's right.
Martian.
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 Martian. I don't say names right.
Martian.
I give my anyway.
Margin. Hail Margin.
Margin of victory.
I think Margin's Canadian, anyways. It's okay. You can make it.
Anyway, well, all right. So you get first women's pick.
First women's
This
pick.
is tough.
That's not Jamie Hayter because that's
Yeah.
all who you're okay. That's okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
Stephanie Valker.
no, that is.
Well, I mean, that's your pick, but
That's your pick, but that's factually.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
might have been the
You're
worst
points
possible
away.
pick, Mike.
I
But
know.
he's just assuming you guys are going to drop the ball on the rest of the picks.
That'd be like saying that Bo Dallas is going to walk through the
He
curtain.
might. Hey, listen.
I mean,
Never
is he
said
allowed to? I mean, Uncle Howdy's fighting on Raw, so Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
Can get
All
there,
right. Yeah.
you know?
So who's that? JPJ.
So I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle,
JPJ,
right?
you are your women's pick is
Well, I kind of already said it, I'm gonna go with Mina Shirakawa.
All right.
I think she gets involved in
All right.
Mariah and Tony.
Pluggo, you thinking? I know the champ's thinking right now, so I'm trying to buy him some.
I
time
don't
here
want to
be
tell
nice.
him who I think. Granted, I don't think he's going to pick it because he's a logical guy.
Oh, okay. So I know who you're thinking.
Yeah,
I don't even have to ask now.
Yeah, you don't have to ask. You know. So if anybody's ever watched Between Two Beards, you know I don't make logical assessments of wrestling.
Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. We've already said this isn't gonna happen.
Oh, you're doing it.
Becky
do it.
Lynch.
Yeah, yeah. I like Tanner again.
Yay.
Paul, you're out. Don't worry, Tanner will screw it up pretty soon.
That's what
Ah,
I
he spoke. Paul, you're back in.
Yay!
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, good stuff.
I figured as much.
I like the comments that somebody said Mandy Sachs, aka Mandy.
Yeah,
Rose.
yeah. I didn't
He
want
is,
to
good.
take
he
that one
is
from
getting the
Steven.
itch to wrestle again.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that,
want to
is,
take
that would
that
be
one,
fun.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
She's going to some
Oh.
open tryout or whatever.
Yes.
Black Label Pro. It's
Black
called.
Label
They call it
Pro.
the Wrestling Combine, but really she's
Yeah.
gonna be wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be
good
fun.
for her. Good for
Yeah,
her.
that'd be fun. But yeah, though, I feel all right about that.
All
I think
right.
I ended up with 2 all right ones.
Yep.
But
So you all picked something different in the top tiebreakers. So that's cool.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had some different picks too, so I don't think the
Yeah.
tiebreakers even
I don't
matter,
know if we'll
but-
actually even get to the tiebreakers because we actually did have some different picks
Mhm.
throughout the card. But
But these aren't necessarily tiebreakers. They're bonus bold predictions.
They're
So,
they're multipliers.
I mean, you could
Go to
get 5
DraftKings right
points.
now.
Yes, you could get 5 points if Becky Lynch does show up. You know, let's say Saraya comes out and
Now,
issues
hold
the
on
open
a
challenge,
second. Whoa,
and
whoa,
Becky
whoa,
Lynch
whoa,
shows
whoa.
up. Boom, you're 5 points up.
Dude, these are tight. No.
Chef's on hot.
Jesus
Yes.
Criminy.
Huh? Oh wait, what?
The three of us made a pick
Yeah.
on our 9 matches.
Yeah.
If there
with
happens
you.
to be a tie, then we go to these
Yeah, 5
jackalope
points.
questions we just
Yeah.
answered, right?
That's how I
that's
thought
what
it
it,
was
that's
going.
what it should be.
Other
Yes.
than
We shouldn't be
that,
adding.
okay.
I don't
Other
think
than
we
that,
should be
who
adding
gives
that.
a shit, right?
What if you guys?
Fine.
What if there's a tie?
It's all not going to matter because I'm going perfect anyway.
Yeah, right.
So
But
we're
what if
just
it-
talking to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hold on,
because
Pluggo,
we're
go ahead.
friends.
Go
So
ahead.
if let's just say for some there is a tie, and then these tiebreaker questions you guys whiff completely, and there's still a tie. Are we
Then I
saying
get the
Tanner's the?
championship.
Are we saying
Well,
Tanner's?
well, here's the deal.
I
If-
think
if
it'd
there's
be
still a
mathematically
tie-
impossible for that to happen.
No, if there's still a tie.
the
here's
main
what it is.
event? You could do main
No,
event.
no,
how
we're
long
gonna-
the main event match will last?
Guys,
So if there's
we
still a tie
literally,
between
we
the
Pluggo.
literally picked different picks
I'm just
on the
listen.
main
I wasn't
card.
there. Okay, I was out
There is
doing
no
adult
reason
things.
to
I'm
be
sorry.
continuing this
hold
discussion
on,
right now.
hold on, no,
At
no,
all.
there's-
JPJ, what I'm hearing is that you
I have a
hate
great
us.
idea.
No, I
have a
don't.
great
I
idea.
don't hate anybody. I love all you guys.
If,
What do you
if
got?
we
And
tie,
that- and it's like my
if we
boy Drew
tie,
said, that is a very pretty
we're gonna
title.
you,
shotgun
Drew.
And it's
6
a very
beers.
pretty title, and I
Hold
cannot
on,
wait
hold
to
on,
get it shipped
hold
and
on.
around my shoulder.
Easy, JPJ.
Easy, big fella.
If we have a tie after all the bullshit that Paul just made us go through,
I'm not going to. Which
If
we're
we have a
not
tie-
going to.
Jesus Christ, Paul.
our tie is going to be shotgunning 6 beers.
No, we're not.
No,
No, we're not.
no.
I don't
not.
drink. I don't drink, so I'm not in this.
What if I fly to Boston,
No.
shotgun 6 beers?
No, he
It's
said-
big.
You better wear a different shirt.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. Might not sit well with the Boston folk.
I,
I'm just
you
kidding.
know,
It's a joke.
I'm a bigger fellow, so I, gotta be nice here, JPJ. But I'll fly to Boston. After we'll shotgun 6 beers together, and then
I mean, you can just do that without
Can we-
doing tiebreaker shit. We can just do that
we'll
if you want. I'm
Alright.
down to party, bro. Like I'm cool. I'm ready.
It's like we can just hang out.
you want to
Me too,
go to
Steven, me
Top
too.
Golf?
I mean, the
yeah,
Rumble
we-
is
we
coming to
literally-
Indiana in
We
February.
literally just opened a Top Golf and right outside of Boston, like within the last 6 months, brand spanking new.
Okay.
Our first one in these parts.
So if we have a tie, Tanner and I are coming to Boston.
Okay.
We're gonna shotgun 6 beers and see who can hit a
Well,
7
Tanner might
iron.
be dead after that, but
Oh,
that's
Jesus Christ, I mean, come on.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down. I got my
Well,
pings.
hey,
I'm ready to go.
let's see who can hit a 7-iron farther.
No, that'll be you guys. I'm terrible. I'm beyond terrible. You guys play way more often than I do. And I'm under the impression you guys play multiple times a week, at least once
I
a
do
week.
not. Shep
At
does.
least once
I
a
do
week.
not.
I got
Or
maybe
a
like
nine.
every-
That's why Shep is so bad at these picks.
Yep.
Yes,
All right.
Wait a minute. Hey,
Here's how
hey,
we
you son of a
solve
butt.
the tie.
Look at-
How'd
look
you
at-
do the last time there,
I would
Pluggo?
I would love to live that life. I would love to live a life that I could go golf 2, 3, 4 times a week. That would be the goal. That I had a comfortable life that I could do that.
Pluggo, this is going to make you like me more.
I got a 9
If
a.m.
somehow
tea
there is
There you
still
go.
a
I'm jealous. I
tie
would love to.
after all of this is said and done,
I get the championship.
whoever's professional sports team won a title most recently gets the championship.
Oh, let me rub them.
Why would
So-
I like
so
that? That's the
that's
JP.
me,
So
baby.
that means it's going to
just-
the Beard
that's
Nation.
me.
You
baby.
just want the title shipped to Boston out of Indiana, Paul.
I just
You
don't want it on
traitor.
your shoulder.
You traitor. Well, pick better. Pick better.
You-
That's all
hey,
you got to do.
you know what, Paul? You're deported out of Indiana. You're going to.
There
You're
are
out of
worse,
here.
there are worse things. that
Wait,
could
where on the
happen.
map is Indiana?
Jesus Christ.
There are worse things that have been kicked out of Indiana, buddy. I'd be like,
Right.
all right,
Wait,
Anyway.
Hey, Pluggo, I love Indiana.
it's all right. It's
think
all right.
Indiana-
It's just-
I think
Indiana's
Indiana's-
better than Indiana.
Yeah,
What?
That's true. That's true.
Hey,
I'll go. Yeah. I don't know.
Really? Really, Paul?
whoa.
What?
What's going on? There's this,
Nobody
like,
wants to
dissension.
take my bold predictions and make them, you could get an extra 10 points if your shit happens. So screw everybody.
That's fair.
I like
I'd be
it.
angry
I
too.
like it.
I'd
I
be
like
angry
it.
too.
I
I'd
respect
be
it.
angry too.
That's a power move, Mr.
It
Moderator.
is a power move.
We've done bold predictions on this podcast several times.
I showed
Tanner's
up. I
just
showed up,
scared.
and everything just went wild.
No,
Sorry.
no, Pluggo. Tanner doesn't want to do bold predictions because he's terrified to lose the title.
No, I'm really.
I
not.
mean, it makes sense.
He's a
It's- it is
terrible
ta-
champion.
Tanner gives me the scared champion vibes.
Ugh.
I've only hung out with him once, but
When I was champion, I offered to put it up over a damn baseball game, and he wouldn't even take it. I was like, I'll put it on for this match only on Dynamite. I'll put it on for a Dynamite. I'll put it on for this. I'll put it on the line for that. And he's like, no.
has he held it longer than you? So it must be working.
Hey, Tanner.
328 days.
Hey, Tanner, hold on. I think the 2 times I won the belt was off of Paul, and it was off of some bullshit. So
It's fair.
maybe.
Well,
Paul,
all right.
Paul, you need to get your shit.
All
together.
I know is when JPJ brings it home to the Beards Nation and he never,
Oh,
ever
boy.
loses it again, what are you guys going to do on this little podcast you call the
I mean, I'm
Kicking
just
Out
gonna. I'm
Podcast?
just gonna.
Are
have
you
come
gonna
back.
do the W? Are you gonna do the Triple H thing and go? Well, I don't know what to do with Roman Reigns, so I'm just gonna make another title because then we're
That's
just.
what Paul did with the people's
Is-
champion title.
Is JPJ gonna take a can of spray paint and put B2B across the front, NWO style? I think you guys need to start thinking of an exit strategy for the fact that he's never gonna lose that damn thing.
I ain't scared.
I'm not.
I
I'm
ain't
not worried about
scared.
it.
I'm
I've been
not
working
losing in the
with-
first place. So.
I've been working with JPJ for 3 years now. I know that man
Well,
better than I know most, and he's gonna keep that thing
all
forever.
right,
I'll
we'll
put my
see.
people's champion on the line then.
Nobody wants that.
I've had that belt.
We've all had
I've had
that.
that belt. Yeah, I've had that. That belt is like one of them.
Jesus Christ, poor Paul.
Paul, why did you like? I
Hey,
don't mean this
it's
as
one of
like
the-
an insult to you. I'm asking you as a person. Why do you do this? Why do you come here and take all this? They've been shitting on you since you got here, bro.
Not
Every
as bad as
idea
Rip
you had,
Ryerson
they said,
last
"Fuck
week.
you." That sucks, bro.
Yeah, you guys are mean,
Bullshit.
man.
You
They
leave
may
the
not
screen to
like
go
this.
get a prop to show, and they're like, "Nobody wants that shit. Get that out of here."
Yeah, fuck that belt.
What the hell?
That belt's like a heavy set woman. We
If
all
Shep,
like it.
if Shep
We all
had,
like-
if
we
Shep
all
had
like
a
the
title,
Ryder.
it would be made out of beer cans.
Look, this is the original KOP title. All
Oh,
right.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody bitched when I spent my own money
Hey,
to buy
hold on.
this thing.
I took a picture with that belt over my junk.
you
Like
did
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I was
style.
gonna say you did the Shawn. That's
And he
gross.
didn't shower that
I
day.
did the Shawn
Hey,
Michaels. On that
I've
one.
done the Logan Paul with this belt, so
Oh,
No, I.
wait a minute. That could mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
That could mean a lot of things.
All
right. All right, we got to. If we're starting to
Yeah.
talk about Logan,
Yeah.
Paul, we got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we
really.
got to
Too
wrap
much
this thing
time.
up. It's been fun, boys. It's been fun.
Oh, gentlemen, thank you so much,
know what?
Pluggo. It was fantastic
This shit was
seeing
really good
my
show.
favorite
until Pluggo showed
podcaster
up.
outside of JPJ.
Wow, Shep. Fuck you.
No, I'm just saying we stayed on point and it was really good. And then here comes Pluggo.
Yeah,
I
No,
enjoy
you
it.
guys were off the rails before Pluggo
I-
showed
I-
up. Pluggo
I
just took
100%
us
enjoyed
further
it.
off the rails.
I enjoyed it, Pluggo, 100%. I'm just saying. You got me a little fired up. Just saying.
All right, so Pluggo, tell
And are
everybody
you
where to find
are you a Texas Ranger fan, really? The
No,
Texas
he has a
Rangers?
hat and a T-shirt of every sports team that's ever existed in the history of time. I know this from working with him for 4 years, and I give him shit
Okay.
about it all the
Okay.
time.
My
Pick a
son-
side.
My son's
Anyway.
one of my son's baseball teams was the Texas Rangers, so I have had.
All right,
Get
all
bent.
right.
Sorry, I coach. What do you want me to do?
We'll give
I'm
you
a support. I'm a supportive father, unlike Brian Danielson, who's
I
gonna
thought you were going to say, unlike
Yes,
JPJ. and
thank
I was
you,
gonna be like,
Drew.
I don't have any kids.
We're usually not this crazy, but
listen.
we are a little crazy.
I'll keep you
All
on
right.
track. I don't need to do a whole bunch of plugs. I wasn't really on this show, but I'm Pluggo.
Oh,
You
no,
can find
plug
me on.
yourself.
You
Plug
can find me on all social media platforms. You can find me every Thursday night with that big handsome man up there in the corner, JPJ, doing Between Two Beards. We got Najee from NXT with Najee coming on this week. We're going to break down the Bash of Berlin and No Mercy. You can find me every weekend for 4 Exposure with Blair Pacheco, the Graymaker Project, talking about independent wrestling. I do some writing for Love Wrestling CA. I got a bunch of stuff. Just go find all that. We got killer interviews up on the website right now for Love Wrestling CA. That's what you find. You can find me shitting on Shep all day, every day, twice on Sunday when Notre Dame goes 12-0, baby. But anyway,
And then loses by 30 in the first round. All right.
that's fine. That's fine. At least we got there. At least we got there.
I don't have a dog in this fight. We don't give a shit about college football in Boston. So
we got to run in for a cat there.
yeah,
Run
lose
in for
here.
a cat. That's
Lose
awesome.
here.
a cat. Wait, a
And
cat.
Pluggo, I will
Yeah,
I will be the first to say if you ever want to come and check out a
Hello.
fantastic indie show,
Well,
feel
let's
free
look at
to
the
hit
cat?
me up and we'll get you some tickets to FWF at the CCAC in Warsaw.
There
You can come watch the Chaos Collective destroy the roster.
You mean the thing that Tanner never shows up to? Yeah.
Yeah, when it's
Wow.
10 minutes from his house, he still doesn't show up because he has to go to Creed.
Hey,
Well, hey, listen.
I'm
I'm not
seeing
going to
these
fault the man
boys.
for making that decision.
I do.
I'm not going to fault the man for making that decision.
I do.
I almost went. They were in
do
town
love
this
him.
past week. I almost went.
Hell of a
boys,
show.
I love you.
Yeah,
Some
I bet.
Creed. I love.
They
you
were in
some
town
Creed.
on
My
the-
arms wide open.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
All right, JJ.
Hi.
Anyway, that's King
This is Lou. This is King Lou. He's the king around here. Yeah, you can find me. Obviously, Pluggo just said. Oh, hi, bub. Pluggo just said all our B2 Beard stuff there. You can find me with Drew, who's been in the chat tonight.
yeah.
Tuesday mornings, 10 a.m. over on Love
Hey.
Wrestling. We do Firmly WWE. Thursday mornings, 10 a.m. We do Firmly AEW. You can find me at JPJ Loves Gaming on literally all the social media platforms. That's where you can find me. And on Twitch, I do stream about 4 or 5 times a week. We've been playing a lot of college football. We play Madden, MLB The Show. I throw some WWE 2K in there too. As the fall comes and stuff, probably some story games and things like that. There's a new Star Wars game coming out next week, which looks good. So yeah, we have some fun and shoot the shit over there. So that's what we do.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining this fantastic podcast.
Yeah, keep
JPJ.
kicking ass, boys. That was awesome at SummerSlam. All the stuff you guys were doing.
Yes,
Loved your
yes.
interviews. You guys look
I-
like you guys had a great time. So,
Oh, it
And
was
I
awesome.
agree with the Miz. The Browns are going undefeated this
oh
year.
my god,
I think
my
the Browns will be
mind-
all right. They got a good defense.
It's a very Browns heavy, very Browns and Chiefs heavy.
If they have a good defense. If
week.
they are at 500 or a game or above or below when Nick Chubb comes back, and if he's Nick Chubb, they'll be okay.
hope he is for my
he'll be
fantasy team.
Me too. He's
Yeah.
in my dynasty
Hey,
league.
hey,
and
hey,
I
we
would've
all
made
we
him,
all
yeah.
we all want our Chubb to come back. Okay.
How did I just know?
How'd you know? Good night, everybody.
This is
All
when we
right.
need like Blue Chew or something as a sponsor.
All right.
Blue Chew. Hey, Blue Chew. Listen, Blue Chew. I'm a 41-year-old man.
Oh boy.
Here we go. It's about to get real deep.
It's still- hey,
I'd cut the
boys,
feed.
I'm telling you right now.
Feed.
It's still.
It ain't about to get real. Chef, he can't get that deep.
Call to the truck.
No,
Cut the
hold
feed.
on, hold on, boys. At 41 years old, it still works.
We don't have
But
to
if
run
you take
over.
a blue
Cut it off.
chew, if you take a blue chew, it's different. It's like 21-year old.
You ain't hit the bottom of a tuna can, but you might blow the sides off the thing. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I can't touch the sides. I mean, hey,
I'm
Blue
never getting
Chew.
invited back.
hey, FTR, old Dax, man, he was a big Blue Chew guy. I joined. I signed up.
Oh, I did not need to know that. But
You know,
thanks,
hey,
thanks,
listen,
Shep.
All right. Well,
Listen,
be sure to follow.
I appreciate you being.
Chef is the Barry
Listen, I
Bonds
appreciate you.
Langan.
Anyway,
Be sure to follow the
if you guys don't believe me,
podcast
if you give me 30
We're
seconds,
never getting
I
off.
can go
We're never
give you
getting
a
off.
picture.
Well, Shep will be.
I got
We're never
some.
getting off.
I
We're
got
never getting
some.
off the air. Honestly, we never.
I'm just gonna mute him if he keeps going at this point.
I love you guys.
Be sure to follow the Kicking Out Podcast on all social media at Kicking Out Pod. Be sure to listen to the Kicking Out Podcast wherever it is you listen to your podcast. And if that happens to be Apple Podcasts, leave us that a 5-star review because we are 5-star KOP. Be sure to check out kickingOutShop.com. It's your place to go for great merchandise. You can support a great podcast and look fantastic doing so. Don't forget, you've got 6 days left now at this point to get free shipping with promo code FUNHOUSE. So go buy your stuff, get free shipping at Funhouse. Be sure to follow Tanner Lee on all social media at TannerLee92. Follow Austin Shepard at the Shep27, and be sure to follow myself at Paul Zartman87. And with that, for Pluggo, JPJ, Tanner Lee, and Austin Shepard, I'm Paul Zartman. Join us again next week as we kick out yet another podcast.